There are literally millions of people online trying to make money with meme coins. Most are doing it the wrong way. Let us show you the right way to make a minimum of $10,000 a month income using meme coins. A founder spends a week choosing a ticker, pays for a logo, and then asks 5 people what the coin is about. They give 5 different answers. That's the expensive mistake we're fixing today. Maya Cole is a community branding specialist. Maya, is the problem usually the ticker? Usually, no. People often start with a name because a name feels tangible, but a clever ticker can't explain a confused idea. And before anyone hears me as saying a clear story guarantees demand, it doesn't. It simply gives people a fair chance to understand what they're looking at. Good distinction. So let's say someone has this description. It's an ecosystem-powered, next-generation culture token combining gaming, artificial intelligence, rewards, and global lifestyle change. Impressive words, but what do you hear? I hear several projects competing for one sentence. Is it a game, a technology platform, a reward scheme, a social movement? If a beginner needs a 10-minute explanation before they can repeat the idea, the short version isn't doing its job. I would strip it back to something like a playful community for people who turn everyday setbacks into creative challenges. That sounds almost too simple for meme culture. Isn't some of the appeal that a project can be absurd, chaotic, and difficult to define? Absolutely, chaotic can be a style. Confusing is a communication problem. The test isn't asking you to make the coin serious or predictable. It's asking whether people can tell what the chaos is about. A strange idea can still have a recognizable center. So the first check is simple. Can someone understand the idea in one plain English sentence? Remove buzzwords, remove extra features, and keep the part a beginner can picture. If a reviewer asks, what does that mean? Don't rescue the sentence. Rewrite it. Then ask what feeling or behavior sits underneath it. In our example, perhaps it's playful resilience. People share a setback, add a creative response, and celebrate the attempt. That gives the community something to do. But it must never become, join us and your setbacks will make you rich. Belonging is not a financial promise. Exactly. A memorable narrative doesn't prove demand, price, liquidity, or returns. It helps someone understand the identity. It does not tell them what financial outcome to expect. I like asking creators to write one boundary as well. What would we refuse to imply? That boundary makes the third part easier. Create a short phrase a real community member could repeat without sounding like an advert. For this example, make the setback part of the story. Then add 3 consistent points. What the community is about, how people can participate, and what risks or limits newcomers need to understand. And that phrase should stay recognizable across the welcome message, launch page, and social posts. Not robotic, just consistent. You don't want a creative club on Monday, a trading opportunity on Tuesday, and a guaranteed income system on Wednesday. Once you've drafted it, test it with several independent reviewers who haven't heard your full pitch. Show them only the short version. Ask, what do you think this is? Who is it for? What feeling does it represent? What would you tell a friend? And what sounds like a promise? Then listen before you explain. That last part is hard. A creator wants to jump in and say, no, you missed the point. Yes, And the misunderstanding is useful evidence. If 3 people describe 3 different projects, the reviewers haven't failed. Your message hasn't landed yet. That sounds cool, can also be politeness. Stronger feedback is specific. They can explain the idea in their own words and identify what remains unclear. If people only understand it after 10 minutes of explanation, go back and simplify. And if several revisions still produce confusion, pause. Protecting limited funds is not hesitation, it's sound launch planning. The finished version becomes a 1-page brief, the plain English sentence, the shared feeling, the behaviour, the repeatable phrase, the approved talking points, and the claims you will avoid. That brief can guide the visual direction, the ticker, and the community welcome. But it cannot replace due diligence, legal checks, or independent assessment of the risks. And this is where a done with you system can help. With Send It, we co-pilot a live launch and teach the software step by step, so beginners don't have to guess through every technical stage. Bring a clearer brief, ask better questions, and make informed choices. Support can guide a process. It cannot promise demand or returns. Keep the whole test in your head with 3 questions. Can people understand the idea quickly? Can they describe the feeling without hearing a financial promise? And can they repeat the phrase accurately? If not, don't spend to hide the confusion. Learn, revise, or pause. So take 10 minutes today. Write one honest sentence. Name the feeling. Choose the behaviour. Create a phrase and ask independent reviewers what they understood without coaching them. Get started with a done with you system if you want practical support. But remember, clarity first, commitment second. Don't follow the pack. Learn the right way to profit by learning the risks and the process before you act. Let's go. Start making serious money today deploying meme coins using our free Send It Alpha tool. You'll soon be generating well over $10,000 a month.